We're back here today at Cookfontein, and what we're going to do today is make a healthier plant-based version of a burger, but we're going to do it so that your meat-loving friends and your plant-based friends are both satisfied, and you're going to look like a star. With me today, I've got Dylan back again, and we are going to use edamame beans as the basis of the plant-based burger. Now, edamame beans are possibly your only legume or your only form of plant-based protein that is actually really high in protein and relatively low in carb. Hey Dylan, what are we going to do?
Cool, so yeah, like you said, we're going to be doing an edamame bean burger. We're going to be doing a spicy pineapple radish with that.
All right, so there's also some really interesting ingredients here that I didn't even know about. So the liquid that you'll find, the brine, in that tin of chickpeas, we're going to be using as a binding agent.
And that's actually called aquafaba.
Okay.
So aquafaba is going to be used instead of an egg replacer, just to replace the eggs and also bind the burger together.
So let's go.
Cool.
How do we start?
So I've got some edamame beans. These are, they've just been boiled for like 5 minutes again, just to soften them up. We'll stick them into
let's put this here. Okay.
pot. We're going to chop up half an onion.
Okay, always onion. Onion for your flavor, and then garlic.
Garlic.
And we've got the pink and purple polyphenols, which are really, really good for you as well, which we don't find very easily. And or if you do, it's really expensive. Garlic's really, really good for your immune system, but it brings out all the flavor. So cooking with garlic is absolutely critically important if you want your food to taste like anything. Okay, so we've got garlic and onion, our edamame beans.
In that, we're actually going to add some grated carrot as well, which I've already done.
So this is a really nice way also of getting all the veggies in. If you're trying to get your kids to eat vegetables, you can disguise it as a burger. And you can get the carrots in. The beans are really a fabulous source of nutrition.
I'm going to start mushing this up.
Yeah, that takes a bit of muscle power.
A little bit of muscle power.
So if you run out of muscle power, you can always use a blender, often a NutriBullet, to get that minced texture to your burger patty. Okay, so looks like we're almost there.
Yeah, so just added a bit of the aquafaba into there, and then we're going to add some, just a little bit of stock, just a bit of vegetable stock. Okay. Not too much, just to add a bit of liquid in.
So that's to bind?
Just to bind it, yeah. Okay. That's just going to help with the binding of the whole process. We're going to be using the panko combs, so panko and the millet.
So your panko is a Japanese flour, really? So what the panko is doing is probably absorbing the moisture.
All the moisture and then binding as well.
Okay.
We're going to be using the millet as well, so some of the millet was toasted prior. So.
And millet is like what they call an ancient grain?
Ancient grain, yeah.
Unprocessed. Yeah.
Unprocessed, really good for you.
I like the texture.
Texture is really cool, yeah. Food is texture as well. I mean, you got to cook with texture. So. Most important part, seasoning. Always seasoning your dishes as you go.
Yeah.
Good whack of salt in there.
And again, your high mineral content sea salt would be better than your normal table salt. You don't have to spend a lot of money on sea salt. It's widely available. Great.
So that's it. I mean, that's how quick and easy the burger is. That's essentially your burger patty. All we're going to do is going to stick it into a ring, and you're going to bake it in the oven.
That's clever. So most people in most kitchens don't have these rings. This is a chef thing. But it's easy to get hold of a ring, and it just makes it shape really nicely.
Just a ring, just a simple aluminium little ring that you can, put that onto a dish and
make it look really
nice, like a burger patty.
Okay, so I've put some olive oil in the bottom of the pan, and we're going to create the burger.
That's it. Just take your ring, like we said. We're going to just put it into the dish, and you're going to just take some of the beautiful burger mixture. You've got to press it down quite a bit, just to form your burger. And yes, we're gonna bake this in an oven as opposed to frying in a pan. We just bake it at 180 degrees for about 15 minutes, and you can flip it at about 7.5 minutes just to make sure it gets nice brown on all sides.
Awesome. Every burger needs a bit of pizzazz, and what we're going to make today is a pineapple salsa. And just using fresh ingredients. Pineapple is a really, really potent source of something called bromelain, which is a natural way or a natural digestive enzyme that breaks down protein. So what are we going to pop in the salsa?
Cool, so we're going to do some pineapple, just rough chopped it up. I've got an onion, red onion again, and then I've got some jalapenos, just some nice fresh jalapenos we'll chop up and put that into the salsa. A bit of olive oil, a bit of salt and pepper, and that's all going to bring it together really nicely. And
then you're going to add some lime and some coriander, which gives it kind of like a Mexican...
Definitely, yeah. I mean, the salsas do originate, from Mexico.
Yeah.
That kind of coriander.
It's really important also to experiment with different flavors. If you're used to cooking the same way all the time, it can get really tedious, and that's when we get bored and we go and get takeouts all the time, because a lot of us get tired of our own foods, and not everybody has a chef who can give us good ideas. So yeah, experimenting with South American flavors, not just the Mediterranean, which I think we're all kind of used to.
Of olive oil.
Dash of olive oil. Olive oil in everything, as far as I'm concerned. It's so good for you. It's heart protective, brain protective, really complements the omega-3s that you find in your nuts and seeds, avocados and fish oil. Really, really important all-rounder.
And as we always say, season as you go. It's easier than adding lots of salt on at the end. So.
Yeah.
And that's as simple as it is. I mean, that's the salsa there, done. So the burgers are nice, and look at that, it's beautiful brown. And
and now we're going to assemble the burger.
That's right, yeah, everything's cooked, all our elements are done. I've got a little bit of vegan mayo here that I'm going to just use as instead of like a butter or whatever, just going to get that onto the bun. Some nice baby spinach instead of lettuce, just lots of iron in the spinach. And just love the flavour that the spinach brings. Some tomato, fresh tomato that's just been sliced. Burger without tomato.
No, it's not a burger.
Burger buns that came out of the oven.
It's perfect.
Beautiful.
It's absolutely stunning.
And then we're going to just add our salsa onto the top of it.
Great.
And that's as easy as it is.
Perfect.
Nice
so
color.
What happens when half of your family want to eat plant-based and the other half of your family want their meat, or they want animal protein? So with a burger, it's really easy. You could even take this mixture and combine it with, say, ostrich mince, beef mince, or you could just put a good old bacon and egg layer on top of your burger, which is exactly what we're going to do. You can satisfy everybody and not have anyone moaning that they're not getting their meat. It looks gorgeous. Okay. Some of this on the side.
Some sauce on the side.
And there you have it. Everyone happy. Absolutely divine. Perfect. Well done, Joel. This looks amazing. It definitely beats a takeout burger any day. And I think this is a really easy and accessible way for anybody to get stuck in and make something delicious. So if you try it out at home, please let us know and send us your photos.